Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. In this video, I wanted to talk about 5 things that I feel that the community should be seeing in Update 3.0, assuming NetherRealm is providing a big update for their 5-year anniversary in April 2018. And who here can believe that Injustice 1 is still doing really good 5 years down the road? The first thing I would like to see within Injustice 1 is something that I don't want to see that has been implemented in WW Immortals and Mortal Kombat X. And that being, we do not need Platinum cards or Diamond cards. We do not need 4 gear slots either, because I definitely do not want to see people running around with 3-piece LexCorp and Astro Harness, or 2-piece LexCorp with Astro Harness, Claw of Horus, or any other stupid busted combinations, or 4 damage gear items, where people just crit you in the face for 50,000. That would not be balanced, and I don't think that it's interactive at all. Now, the second thing I would like to see within Injustice Gods Among Us 1 is the addition of every Injustice 2 character in Injustice 1. We already have Injustice 2 Superman and Injustice 2 Aquaman, and both cards are amazing. Now, I don't know why, I do know why Aquaman has more damage, because he actually has 1,400 instead of 1,300, but the characters I'd like to see in Injustice 1, and in no particular order because some of them would not require a reskin and some of them would. I'd like to see the entire Injustice 2 cast and even more characters down the road like Static and Killer Croc that we haven't gotten in Injustice 2 but are Injustice 1. That being Atom, Atrocitus, an Injustice 2 version of Bane, an Injustice 2 version of Black Adam, an Injustice 2 version of Black Canary, an Injustice 2 version of Black Manta, an Injustice 2 version of Blue Beetle, Brainiac, Captain Cold, an Injustice 2 version of Catwoman, Cheetah, an Injustice 2 version of Cyborg, Darkseid, Deadshot would be sweet with an Injustice 2 version, especially if he has synergy with the other Suicide Squad members, Dr. Fate, Enchantress, Firestorm. Another version of the Flash would be pretty cool, and of course since Reverse Flash is in Injustice 2, I wouldn't even mind seeing a version of that where Reverse Flash, instead of being able to cleanse his health and debuff 3 times when taking a special, why not have the swap health mechanic kind of like Rebirth Raven has, or even just some power generation? That would be pretty cool. Gorilla Grodd, an Injustice 2 version of Green Arrow, an Injustice 2 version of Green Lantern, with his cycling buffs would actually be pretty cool. I think that would be a welcome addition, kind of having like Rebirth Green Arrow's effect that could either give you like half a bar of power or the Tantu Tono effect to a teammate without having the gear item, or even a chance to stun on your next hit to allow Cloak of Destiny to fire off quite a bit. Not necessarily power generation, maybe just more power. Like you get a 15% bonus of power generation for 5 seconds, or crit damage. You have a chance to get 100% crit damage for 5 seconds. Some sort of cycle buff would be pretty cool. I'd also like to see an Injustice 2 version of Harley Quinn, Hellboy, Injustice 2 the Joker, and even the Turtles would be kind of cool. You could throw that in for one update and that'd be pretty cool. Poison Ivy, Raiden, Red Hood, Robin, Scarecrow, Starfire, Sub-Zero would be really awesome with Scorpion, and even Raiden would see a lot of usefulness with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, because then you can start running Mortal Kombat teams, and that might get people hyped to play Injustice 1 again. Also, Supergirl, Swamp Thing, and Wonder Woman could get a new Injustice 2 skin. And it would be really cool, and I know the idea got scrapped with the new mobile game instead of adding Injustice 2 characters in the mobile game. I think could see a lot of people playing it with a really good update. Even premier skins like Bizarro, Black Lightning, Donatello, Grid, Jay Garrick, John Stewart, who's already in Injustice 1, could get an Injustice 2 copy. Michelangelo, Mr. Freeze, Power Girl, Raphael, and as I talked about, Reverse Flash could have an Injustice 2 skin. Vixen and White Canary would be welcomed in Injustice 1, even if they were boss characters. You could even throw in some characters from DC Legends, and it'd be really badass. Considering this is the original Injustice Gods Among Us, it wouldn't be bad. Now, the third thing I would like to see regarding bosses. As we know, Raven's health swap already protects against bosses. But in playing Battle 56, as you guys knew...
You haven't played World of Tanks yet? You're wasting your life. Because in World of Tanks, you can shoot on the move, shoot on the spot, shoot in the sky, run over pumpkins, destroy private property, park where you want, blow up turrets, ram enemies, drown enemies, fall on enemies, and admire the sunset.
In a world of tanks, tanks rule!
In playing Battle 56, as you guys knew from the video that I did, those fights are actually way too easy because bosses are affected by dots. So I would like to see all of the fights within Battle 56, not necessarily the mini bosses, but all the boss fights, just make them immune to dots, make them immune to power drains, and give bosses the ability to defend super moves. And I think that would be perfect. I think that would make Battle 56 an actual challenge where you actually have to have 3 people that are competent instead of just using Arkham Knight Batman with League of Assassins, Adept Knives, Ibis Stick, and Power Generation and just dominate the fight. And if we want to go to another level, make the bosses immune to critical damage. So now special 2s and 1s do less damage, and your basic attacks aren't going to do much. I feel that while Page 8 of Battles was a step forward to improving the campaign and adding challenge in the game, dot damage made the encounters too easy, and this is obviously prominent within Battle 56. Now, another thing I would like to also talk about that has come up in the past is a 4th difficulty and challenge. We have had 3 difficulties since Update 2.0, and the last difficult 3 difficulty challenge was 600 Wonder Woman right before the 2.0 update, and they actually felt like a nightmare when they first came out because there was no gear involved, and there was no power creep. Now, you throw on Elite 7 or Elite X characters, and you basically 3 or 4 shot any fight within Nightmare difficulty. That really does not feel like a nightmare. And this was back in 2014. Fast forward to 2018, all of these fights are a joke. I don't care if we don't receive anything for the 4th difficulty, like not even a new character. Yeah, you could probably get credits for it. Maybe they'll give you a couple shards as the rewards, or even like a regular gold booster pack. I want a challenge. I think that would be really cool, and people would actually tune in just to see extreme difficulty. And that would be a step forward because us Injustice 1 players love a challenge. I know that I would love to see a challenge, just like sometimes I do enjoy playing multiplayer just for the challenge of beating ridiculous teams like some of the ones that I highlighted in the Arkham Knight Batgirl video as well as my Ares Elite X video. Finally, another thing I'd like to talk about is a more fun and interactive Survivor mode. Currently, the waves just scale up way too fast, especially once we get to Wave 9. I personally wouldn't be against a Diablo 3 style of progression where the opponents go up in stats between 2 and 20%. For example, in Wave 1, if an opponent has 100,000 health, in Wave 2, they would have 120,000 health. And all the way through Wave 5, they would have 207,360 health, which would be a double increase. Wave 10 in this format has 515,000 health, and I feel that's about how the old style is, and it's just too strong, and that's why there's probably only 16 waves. I personally would devote 5 to 8 hours a day on my free time beta testing this new Survivor mode with 100 waves. And yeah, I would even make YouTube videos on this. I would stream this. It'd be a nice challenge. It would definitely get interest back into Injustice 1, which has been waning quite a bit. And a 5% increase for the waves. For example, Wave 1 would have 100,000 health. Wave 2, 105,000 health. Wave 5 would have 121,000 health. Wave 10, 155,000 health. Wave 20, 252,000 health. Wave 30 would have 411,000 health. Wave 40 would have 670,000 health. Wave 50 would have 1,092,000 health. Now keep in mind, currently in Survivor mode, the gear items like the Ibis Stick, the LexCorp helmet, and gear items like the League of Assassins Adept Blade all do burn damage, and critical damage will amplify the damage that the burns cause. So for example, if you're running the LexCorp helmet, the Ibis Stick, you have max crit augments, you're going to be burning away about 40% health just from those 2 dots alone, which is absolutely ridiculous, but it could make Survivor mode challenging. Now, as far as damage goes, I think about a 2% increase in damage is suitable, maybe 3%. If we're using a 2% increase of damage in effect, so let's say an opponent has 50,000 damage. Obviously, this is going to be scaled way higher when opponents are Elite X, and your damage is, let's say, 90,000 damage or 100,000 damage. I'm sure a character with, like, Flashpoint Batman can probably get that already, as he's level 50 Elite 7 with 58,000 damage, no augments, and only level 50. So at wave 10, you would have 55,000.
Click to choose your caliber in World of Tanks.
So at wave 10, you would have 55,231 damage. At waves 20, 61,009 damage. Wave 30, 67,392. Wave 40 would have 74,443. Wave 50 would have 82,231. And wave 100 would have 135,240 damage. Now, would this be balanced? I don't know. I think the damage might be able to go a little bit higher, and it would not just obliterate you like the current format does, where if you take a special without blocking gear, you're going to die. Yes, risk versus reward is good, but at wave 14, you have to use special 2s. And that's where a gear item like the Tantu Totem could be really useful. Obviously, a gear item like the Tantu Totem is not useful like Ares, even though you get the unblockable effect, so it's very possible it could be, especially if you have a way to generate a lot of power and dampen power with Killer Frost. I think the rewards in Survivor are fine. You get a last laugh ticket every 3 waves. I think every 10 waves might be acceptable in this new format, or even 5 waves, because it's really time consuming to get augments, and it takes quite a few months to actually max out a character, which is fine. But a leaderboard for placing high in Survivor might be interesting, both with the time cleared and what wave you have hit. And if it's a challenge actually getting to wave 100, which the leaderboard could reset weekly, it could reset daily, it could even reset monthly depending on the circumstances, and it might even be cool to have, like, the Injustice 2 bosses in leagues have certain characters that give you bonuses. You could even include this for the gold characters in Injustice 1, maybe to make bad cards scale up. So, for example, Prison Superman could gain 50% damage and 50% health. And we already know that Prison Superman regenerates like 40% of his health every wave. So a character like Prison Superman, who would otherwise be useless, could actually be a decent character in Survivor mode and would fix the problem of buffing bad cards. For example, Regime Superman has been lost in the shuffle ever since Update 2.0, where you have characters like Ares that, even with 1100 or 1150 damage, are still used in today's meta because they can just obliterate people quickly. Characters like Doomsday could receive, say, 50 to 100% health, and I really feel that the health suppression is bad in Survivor mode, or at least should be toned down to maybe maximum 20 or 30%. Again, this is something that could be beta tested, and if the developers want to actually get with me on that, I would love to work with them. For example, Ragin or Tyler Lansdowne and Ray McCaffrey, I would like to work with you guys to make Survivor mode better and cool, because Injustice 1 has been a gem, and remember, at one point, Injustice 1 was a super popular game, and daily Survivor streams would be an awesome thing. Now, for Injustice 3.0, I would also like to see a proper 3.0 update to Injustice 1, giving you new characters to actually play with in the store and not just challenges. When they added in Injustice 2.0, they gave us characters like animated Harley Quinn, Arrow Green Arrow, and I'd like to see more characters like that. Batman Returns Catwoman even still gets used because of the extra dot damage, which also does scale with certain effects too. For example, Arkham Knight Catwoman. So I would like to see more characters that are available for credits that you can actually purchase. And if you even want to go to another level, Alliance credits, which have been completely useless for over a year now, could get an overhaul into a premium currency, and you could get new Alliance character credits using said tokens for placing high in multiplayer, and that would give you reason for seasons, for example, the Master's Death card. There is no reason to actually farm for top 1% currently. And it would also give Injustice 1 a premium currency where you could actually buy Alliance credits for real money, just like you can buy energy now in Injustice 1. And St. Patrick's Day, I don't really care about that because they're useless cards, but you could make Alliance credits a premium currency in Injustice 1, but make it farmable as well, so you can actually use the Alliance credits to buy characters, kind of like the Blood Rubies in Mortal Kombat X, and I'd be fine with that. I wouldn't mind grinding for characters. It would give me a reason to push for Arena. It would give me a reason to stream Arena so I could hit top 1% every season. And I feel that number 1, 2, and 3, I don't think they should get more rewards than top 1%. Yes, it's a big feat.
What is hard, son? And how is knowing about this going to help anyone?
I think they should get more rewards than top 1%. Yes, it's a big feat getting 1, 2, and 3. But I like the approach that WWE Mayhem has, where like top 50 gets one tier of rewards, top 100 could get another tier of rewards, and top 200, kind of like Injustice 2. That's where the rewards I think would be cool. Like, the first place rewards would be top 50. Second place rewards would be top 100, which obviously doesn't matter when you get 5 Master's Death cards versus 6, but it does matter when first place gets 4 of a new character. Why not give it to top 50? That would give me a reason to actually farm in Arena beyond 5% or even 1%, which is not that hard to actually get. And then third place could be top 200 and then top 1%. Now, on Injustice 2, I obviously feel that loosen to like... And I feel that in Injustice 2, like, Elite 1, Elite 2, Elite 3, Elite 4 need to be loosened up a bit, because right now it does not favor new players, and that's just a little side thing there. I would also like to see a couple new gear items into the game for Injustice 1 with the same mindset of the Claw of Horus. I've been using this gear item lately to kind of counter Astral Harness, or to even try to counter other gear items like Fourth World, and I respect gear items like Claw of Horus. I also respect gear items like the Overpowered Super, because it's not overpowered. It's a balanced gear item that is just fun. It's fun also like the Gauntlets of Azrael, which I think is another brilliantly designed gear item. How it's a chance to heal teammates on combo ender. It's also a chance to life drain yourself. Gear items like this are really cool. Yes, you also get more health, which does offset the offensive-minded characters like Rebirth, Jessica Cruz, Flashpoint, Batman. It gives them a little bit more health to work with. And you can also use Gauntlets of Azrael with 2-piece LexCorp. But then if you throw in the Overpowered Super, you have a offensive, defensive-minded gear set. And this is another reason why we do not need 4 gear slots. Now, Tatsu Totem, in my opinion, is a little bit busted. But busted gear items could also be super fun, like for example with Ares. So I'm okay with that. And gear items like Killer Croc would be more usable if you have 4 gear slots. For example, 2-piece LexCorp, Ibistic, and Killer Croc would make characters super annoying, or 3-piece Fourth World with Killer Croc's gear item would be super stupid and annoying. So these are all the things that can be put into a new update. Even if it takes a few months, I'm okay with that. But just let the community know you're working on a really good 3.0 update, and stop leaving your fans in the dark. This is a real problem with Injustice 2, and I know that somebody can communicate. If you want an example of a company that does this, look at Reliance Games. They're on the forums every week talking about events. I really think that NetherRealm needs to take a page from some of these developers. They kind of did with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Legends, putting random gear items in Injustice 2. I think upgrading with materials to get a free level on an upgrade might be cool too, but that's just another thing to do. So, who remembers around Christmas time when Injustice 1 was regularly beating Injustice 2 in revenue without any pay-to-win mechanics? Who still plays Injustice 1 without an internet connection? And when the game updates, you can still play it. Let's petition these ideas in NetherRealm on Reddit and even on Discord, and let's push them to make a proper update 3.0 and not the last two updates introducing one gear item, granted good gear items, like the Master Death Cart and the Top 2 Totem, and one character being Gaslight Batman and Rebirth Green Arrow. Hashtag Injustice 1 will never die. Put that in the comments and put that at the end of any post you make. Let's rally for the greatest Injustice 1 update ever since 2.0. And even 2.6 was revolutionary as well. Leave your comments down below. Let's see a good Injustice 3.0 update, and have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching this video.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!
'Being a genius isn't that hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Diablo 3 live stream with a bit of Injustice Gods Among Us, obviously, twisted in the intro. In case some of you guys came to the live stream and decided to tune into the stream and watch the video later, now you can just watch the stream and get the video. Maybe I'll do that down the road for shorter videos, I don't know. So, what are we doing today? We're doing some more Diablo 3. I was going to do it on PS4, but I got stuck working overtime today. Fuck you, Kroger. Or not having enough help. But beside the point, we're going to be playing some Diablo tonight. I know some of you guys can't stand Diablo. I really don't give a shit about your opinion. But let's read some comments. So we got Callum Taylor that was first. Sal came in second. Red X, hi, I love your Injustice 1 and 2 videos. Speedy Gods, what's going on? Hey, Shono, I just finished watching your 5 things video for Injustice 3.0. Great stuff, man. I'm going to make my own top 10 video on the changes I want to Injustice 2. Yeah, you go do that. Send me a link on Facebook and I'll watch it tonight. What's up, Jokes on You 420? Injustice 1 will never die. Absolutely. NetherRealm needs to fix the season words that show up and not just the coins. Coke Soda open. That's right. All right, let's check on the Twitch side of comments. Wow. That can't be right. That's got to be yesterday's chat. Alright, not much chat on YouTube. First one in was Your Soul's Doom. Obviously paying attention to Discord. Jason Kish, this is live. I put a video up because I made the 5 things I want to see in Injustice 3.0. I figure some of you guys might have tuned into the stream and might have been watching the video tuned in the stream. I wanted to make sure you guys didn't miss the video. What's going on, 97P Howard? What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Dead by Daylight, add you on PS4. I'll check it later. Alright. With that said, alright, let's get into some Diablo. I know YouTube does not like Diablo, but as I've said, I don't really care what you guys think. I do what I want to do. Now, it doesn't mean I won't be getting back into Injustice 1. Obviously, the next few days are going to be fun streams. Tuesdays, what's going to decide what I need to do for Injustice 1. Currently, I'm in 4%, as you guys saw from the video, because I did record that earlier today. So, with that said, I still don't need to farm for the Master's Death Cart, but I'm going to make sure I get the Master's Death Cart, because I really want that gear item. Seems pretty cool. Alright, nobody's actually on Diablo 3. Grizzle and I had a nice session. Alex Zabawa did say he was going to be on pretty soon. So yeah, should be interesting. Alright. So I think I've decided I need regular rifts. Oh yeah, this is all the stuff for farming. I put some separate gear on, which obviously changes my stuff. Ancient Parthian defenders survive Edge Sigil for the proc. And yeah, alright. So, obviously, for this set, I have Edge Sigil not in the cube, so I have to equip it.
I have some good news for you, Cormac.
In the weapon slot, then I have
Spotch is recovering. You can stop being so miserable. Or at least
Grand
return to
Visor.
a normal level of misery.
This,
I'm not miserable. I'm just...
I use Urbagesh's Binding, which is easier to maintain my stuff.
See,
And
see,
Real Royal Grander stays the same, because I don't have this, which would enable me not to use Ring of Royal Grander. Well, no, actually, I think I still would. But it lets me keep this in the offhand. Which, I mean, it's good to have Tal Rashas, because then you get more meteor damage, but a lot of people run Etch Sigil. That's pretty good. And Nifr's bows need to get on. Tal Rash's gloves need to get on. So I made all the Sage's shit. I obviously have Tal Rash's offhand. Because I had Etch Sigil in the cube just so I could maintain the 6-piece. So I'll throw all this garbage back in the bank. I'd like to thank Grizzle for the Ramaldani's gift he gave me. Appreciate you. Actually, 2 Ramaldani's gifts. Alright, they do count down at least. Alright. Alright, so let's get a regular rift done. If we get a couple people on, I might do a couple bounty runs. Nice, Nathan. You might. I actually do have it on Xbox, and I have a coworker that plays it too. So you never know, Nathan. You might even get me to pop on Diablo. You never know. Don't call a comeback, because it could happen. But yeah, I want to farm some keys until Grizzled and or Elvin get on. At which point we'll decide what to do after that. How's my my microphone is on, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. I remember sometimes I don't turn the microphone on, so that kind of sucks. Sometimes I do fuck up and forget it. But yeah, I want to get some Death Breath. I want to try to farm for a Death Wish, which is the next, I think it's a legendary I want to craft. Like, if Grizzled's on and El Moreau's on, I can probably go to the Sage set. This is obviously the set I have to use. And I want to also get Death Breath so I can convert, because my main form of damage is fire. So I want to get a fire element thrown in there too. See, that's why you break shit. Set gloves. Yeah, Diablo's a lot of fun. It's different on console than it is on PC, so I will give you that little warning, Nathan. The game still plays really good. Obviously, you're not going to have the same overhead. It's more like... not quite this bad, but it's like in between the two. Definitely does come out a little bit more. Ooh, try the goblin. Let's annihilate him. Wow, that was a lot of... and we already have an Ancient Chantoto's Will, so I don't need another one. Oh yeah, what up, Sal? There will always be Sal in my book, buddy. Just like Robert will always be Mikey's box, in my opinion. By the way, I once again got garbage loot today. I did like 1.1 million damage. I actually did my attacks on Brainiac while I was on lunch. Yeah, I need to get my landing armor Aquaman. Obviously, I need John Stewart Green Lantern, but I need to get a landing armor Aquaman up. I forget who I used for the last slot. I think it was Emerald Green Lantern to try to cycle buffs a little faster. The good thing about landing armor Aquaman for Wave 4 of Brainiac, and I need to get regular Aquaman up, is that it's really easy to just power drain him to oblivion. Like, the only reason I would have the open hero chest is to get Aquaman from him. The only reason I'd have, like, I really hope that the next update, not that I want to support a pay-to-win mechanic, but I hope they have more stuff you can actually buy. And I'd like to see them loosen up on special offers, because that's actually money people can spend on the game. Even if they increase the cost, which you know 6 stars are going to cost a lot of money. And I'm sure that's when they're going to relax on their stance for special offers. But I dare say it made them a good chunk of money. Is you have to go, like, say you find a character you like, you're spending gems. It converts free-to-play players into people that actually spend money on their game. It's not a bad idea. Just like it'd be nice to have a way to get BBS Superman and Suicide Squad Harley Quinn without putting money in the game. Same thing with Heartbreaker Harley Quinn. Why support loot box gambling? Like, really? Justice 1 never had that approach. I mean, they tried to do it with the packs, but you can just still airplane them. So, well, not airplane them, but you can log in and out. So until they fix that, probably just going to maintain the horror drop rate. I'd rather just spend the credits and not waste my time, but that's just me. Yeah! And that was, what, 1.8 that they fucked up the special offers? Like, you can't even get a 5-star armored Superman. What are you going to do, request shards from your members? Like, what the fuck, man? I'm glad I got a 5-star on my Android account. Just so dumb. But yeah, I wanted to make a video on the 5 things to improve in Justice, because there's a lot good about the game. Obviously, some parts of it do need work, but you know what? Every game is not perfect. But yeah, I really think that putting specific cards as bonuses in Survivor would actually make developing certain cards worth it. Like, can you imagine if Containment Doomsday had a 50% buff in damage and health, and he revives 3 times? You know how many people would use said character? Quite a bit. Elsewhere, the Flash has an awesome passive, but it's useless because it works once per match. So you'd have to have healing mechanics to actually stay alive long enough to use it more than once. Or like Regime Black Adam, all you have to do is throw more health on him, give him ways to heal, and he's great in Survivor. He could definitely be really useful, especially with the extra damage he reflects back on specials. It sucks that they changed the super moves. That was so cool. Why did they take that out? Like, I get for a new player it's super annoying, but hit the fucking shield first. I thought it looked cool. And the funny fact is, no matter what videos I do, I'm still gaining subscribers. So that shows my channel is nowhere, like, yeah, it's not the same popularity as 2015, but it's obvious. Injustice is dying. Why are they going to watch HollywoodShono videos if you're not playing the game? You know, and some people do, but I posted a video on other stuff and it doesn't get many views. Like I posted the Chronoblade video. Nobody cares. It's not Injustice. I posted a video on Fortnite. Nobody cares. There's other streamers, other people that go to Fortnite. They don't need to watch me. Why do they need to watch me play Fortnite? So you're not going to be seeing me make regular videos on Fortnite. That's not saying I won't make other Fortnite videos in the future. Like, if me and State Lover have a win, fuck yeah, I'm covering it. Yeah, I'll make a Fortnite video if me and State Lover win a match. Hell yeah. I'd be a fool not to. You have yet to get a gear piece on our own character. Wow, that sucks. Alright, let's go salvage, come back in.
Get out.
Well fought.
I need to go back.
See what YouTube's saying. What's up, Lord Vine? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Alright, we got a few legendaries. None of them I actually need. I already have the Arcane Orb one. Oh shit, it's ancient. Well, that changes things. The proc is pretty shit at 360, but... Alright, maybe I'll try an Arcane Orb build. I'm not playing Witch Doctor. That Chantel's a shit compared to what I got. That's shit. That's nothing. And that's crap. Alright, all shit legendaries. Except this. I'll actually keep that one. I mean, I might regret shattering that one, but I don't really care. I'll play Witch Doctor. Pretty sure I have that, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's keep going. Rift number 2. Where the fuck is Mario? Probably getting food somewhere.
Are you strong enough to survive?
You can always hit him up in Discord. See what he's up to. You can also not be interested in Diablo, it's possible. Oh wow, Primal Ancient Restraint. By the way, I saw that you picked up Rocket League, Sal. That's awesome, dude. Much respect to that. Now you can play with State Lover Nathan and I. I got blown out. No. Barely missed. Look at the dodging skills of that Molten. Pretty moist. What game is that, Nathan? I'm surprised that like Xbox and PC don't have some sort of cross-platform play. I am going to do a PC Injustice stream sometime before I get my PC as well. Probably later in the week. But yeah, I wanted to do the 5 things to improve on Injustice. I haven't made a video like that in a while. Like an actual useful video for like tips and shit. And I just wanted to weigh in on people's feedback, and so far it seems like overwhelmingly positive. I liked a couple of the hashtag posts. Just because they paid attention to the video. And that means they probably watched the whole thing. As I mentioned at the end of the video. Not to mention, if an update 3.0 video does come out, that's going to get some interest too, comparing that to it. So, it's a good video. I can see good views for the next couple of weeks until an Injustice 3.0 actually does come out. It's going to spark some interest in it. What if an Injustice 3.0 update comes out? Then what? Cross-platform and PvE. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make that possible. But it should always be optional. Because I think iOS playing iOS makes sense. Once controller support comes out, if it does, I could see it changing. Obviously, then it's going to make people spend money on controllers, which I think would be good for companies like SteelSeries and even GameVice. GameVice could profit from it quite a bit. If GameVice made support for Fortnite, that would be huge. They would make a ton of money off those controllers. So, they'd be smart to do that. Now, my only problem is I have a GameVice controller on Android. I don't own an iPhone. Otherwise, I would have kept the phone one for myself and not given one to Savage World. Bugs need to get out of here. And yeah, I've actually been watching my streams on the Surface Book. Man, they look moist. They look really good on my Surface Book. Surface Book screen is amazing compared to my computer. And that might be something I upgrade in the future. I get better monitors with HDR support. Like, I'll probably leave the LG one. I'll just get a better 4K main monitor. I like the widescreen one for video editing, multitasking. And I don't have room for 3 monitors. Not that I need 4 monitors anyways, I really don't. 3 monitors. Ooh, what the hell sword is that? Doesn't look like a Death Wish. Oh, shit. That might be a Thunder Fury. I don't think that's a Death Wish. I think Death Wish is just a boring sword. Yeah, Thunder Fury. This is shit. I don't know what is that. Atheist Spark of Life. Yeah. Garbage Monster Hunter. Yep, garbage Monster Hunter. I already have a Thunder Fury, so it's kind of useless. Alright, almost at 600. 564. I can't wait until I can get a Rasha necklace. Then I can cube Halo of Karini. I have, obviously, Ring of Royal Granders. But I want to cube a Halo of Karini. That way I can test it out. I think it'd be really cool. And then I can try Focus Restraint in the cube again. See how much damage I actually get. Or try Focus Restraint on my character. I've seen a lot of people use conventional elements, and I actually have a better one. Which I don't know why I'm not using. Oh, it's Oculus Ring, I have a better one. Yeah, no, I don't have better convention. Thought I did, but I don't. Tribalist Pledge Compass Rose is not good in a Rasha build either. You actually lose damage. It's good for survivability. Trust me. If you're bouncing around the map, you want Traveler's Pledge Compass Rose. Or an Aquila Cuirass is really good too. I mean, I could probably get away with using... Like, if I wasn't using Teleport, I could probably get away with not using Urbagash's Binding. And roll with a Aquila Cuirass. Firebirds? But yeah, as far as tomorrow goes, if I hang out with Savage Wolf, I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. If I'm not hanging with Savage Wolf, I'm not sure what I'll stream. I do know that in 12 days I'm getting my computer, and I'm taking that Thursday off beforehand, so I can actually get. Wow, I'm full on blood shards. That sucks. That sucks. Well, yeah, Arena's kind of weak. I mean, getting new characters is good. For me, I have like almost all 5-star, so I really don't give a shit, but I don't know. Multiverse characters are really good. I need a helmet.
Can't win every time.
Blind Faith, that stupid camel. I got garbage. At least it's not ancient. That's crap. That's crap. That's crap. Let's go turn in and get our blood shards. I have 65. Alright. My blood shards.
I am returning to town.
I need to get Green Lantern up. I hear he's pretty good for damage and raids too. I still need to like John Stewart Green Lantern. I need to go do challenge mode for Raiden. I can get him 5 stars really soon. Wow. Not bad. 0.5% crit off, but that's actually pretty good. So is that though. I mean, I lose 0.5% crit. Yeah, I don't need that. Pretty sure I have one of those.
Anything could happen. Don't forget, luck always changes.
Stop giving me shit.
Laura.
Fate smiles on you. Do come back again.
I can't afford
That's
that.
shit too. So we're up to 72 death breaths. Again, that's what I need to farm a lot of. That's why we're doing higher rifts too. Just here to watch the stream. What's the worst gear in Injustice 1? I can't stand Mother Box. Stupidest gear item in the game is Astro Harness, but it's a really good gear item. I just don't like it because it makes fights more annoying. So I like shattering it any chance I get. Three gems of 45. Ah, that's all I need. Alright. Yeah, well, that'll be one good thing for farming keys. Which again is quicker with 3 people because you can just go spam the rift bosses. I would just like to see all the Injustice 1 character, or Injustice 2 characters in Injustice 1. Like, why stop on that idea? I know they teased that before they actually put Injustice 2 in the game. But, man, you should just roll with it.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Especially now that Injustice 2 is established. Why not? Not hurting anything. Gonna die for you. Fucking pussy juice. Couldn't move. Key farming in any game. Yeah. I mean, I get you have to grind in some capacity. I wish you could get death breaths and greater rifts. I really do. Like greater rifts. Get them in regular rifts all the time, but I mean, trust me, nothing's more satisfying than seeing like 15 legendary drop from one little dungeon. Hell? Annoying fucking trees. want to be glad when this pussy juice gets away. 5 rated. Yeah, Nathan, they definitely need support. They need like better all-around support in general. Like, NetherRealm support made a tweet about, sorry about being slow to answer questions, and my response was hire more help. You guys make a shitload of money, why can't you afford it? Get a better PR team to actually take care of shit. Pretty weak. Nas, why do I do it in solo? I hate playing with random people. I get it's probably easier farming in group, but I hate playing with people I don't know. Personal preference, don't judge. Just not my preferred playstyle. Yeah, group play is way more fun, but I don't like playing with random people. Some people don't care, I do. Soccer, you're going to Raw tomorrow? That's sweet. Where's it at tomorrow? I feel like I should mainstream Raw at some point too. I have like 4 events on Mayhem I still got to do too. They released a shitload of events. I'm currently working on the tier 2 to tier 3 weights. You get that free Mayhem, whatever it is. That one they do every Sunday. And then there's so many St. Patrick's Day events. There's like 4 St. Patrick's Day events. And all of them give an assload of gold. Like, one of them yesterday gave like 135 gold for completing Superstar difficulty, that 3-star one. I'm literally sitting on over 3,000 gold right now. I'm gonna start getting reports. Did you hack or buy gold? No. Just don't buy anything. Like, I'm the king of not buying or upgrading shit. As much as I should probably sit on Mayhem and upgrade shit. Probably should. And some of my Mayhem videos are actually getting pretty good views. So it's probably something... it is my secondary game. Like, I'm still going to make Injustice 2 videos, but I think it's going to be game number 3 now. Injustice 1 being the main game, then Mayhem, and then Injustice 2. Until NetherRealm gets their shit together. Obviously, if they put out good updates, I'll cover it more. But in its current state, it's shit. Oh yeah, Raw. Everybody prefers Raw over SmackDown. No, nothing wrong with that. That's cool though. You have to show me some of the photos from Raw. I'd be curious. Got a couple concerts I'm going to in July and September. Yeah, Halo Carini in the cube makes perfect sense. I really just want that Tal Rasha's amulet. Hopefully I can get one. Can you convert extra Tal Rashas into, like, because you get different set pieces. Is it within the same set? Because that might be an easy way to get the amulet too. If I only need 10, convert an extra Tal Rasha. I don't even care if it's not ancient. I can work on the ancient down the road. Oh shit. Fuck. Not. Should probably look that up. Oh god, you're on PC? Yeah, I'll do some riffs with people, sure. I mean, if Nas wants to do some riffs, I'm fine with that too. Battle tag is Bshornock 1245. I clicked that thing. I'll leave that up for a second. How's that Injustice 1 video doing? Wow, 391 already. Holy shit. That's pretty good. Good lord. Okay, so that is what it is. Do I have a spare Tal Rashas?
Yes.
I have that offhand. I don't want to do that one because that's ancient. I could probably gamble for one. And then try to convert that. I don't think I have a backup Tal Rasha. I need to get one. Fuck you. Yeah, because converting a set item is cheaper than trying to upgrade. So I think that's what I'll do. Raid it, or Sal, why don't you just spend 50 gems and get it? Gemming challenges is really good for getting characters. Like, I'm going to get mine to 5 stars. I'm less than 30 shards away from getting it. Challenge, I think, expires at 1. I like that the pips were set at 8, because I got out of work at like 6:30 today. And The pips were... Let me, I'll type that in, oh, we got 1 second. Alright. There you are. Alright, 658, good shit. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go on Twitch chat. Yeah, I got 15 fucking Swamp Thing fragments. And I was like 7th place with like 1.1 or 1.4 million, I forget. I screenshot all my rewards. Like obviously the reverse flash one is good, but I still need 30 or 25 more fragments. So we're talking 10 weeks to get reverse flash? That can't be right. Twice a week. What do I want? Shit. Oh, that's a rare. Let's go rare at least. I'll bounce out. I need Death Breath. Howdy.
Farewell, my friend.
Ooh, I got Aether Walker. Please be an ancient. No, that's crap. That's shit. I already have a triumvirate. That's all garbage. Let's turn that shit in if we haven't.
I grant you the...
Alright, 65 it is.
For the subscription on YouTube, welcome to the God Vassals Club.
Apparently my YouTube alerts are fucked up. I'm pretty sure that's Vampira, so thank you very much. Whoa. Wow, I love Aether Walker. It's so good.
My name is Ash. When you have it, what do you need?
Veers, I need fucking... Nice, one jump to 55. What's up, 8 games, 22, how you doing? Dave and Buster, nice. Try Luigi's Mansion arcade game? That's cool.
Your valor is my power grows.
That's a weak... Oh, Dax? Fuck, man. That's shit. Best number in the world, boys. Nate! Oh, I'm not invent. You're right, I'm not. Sorry, I thought I was. What's up, man? Yo! How the fuck is this one not dying? Jesus Christ. Slam dunk for like 90% of my health. Quit fucking slamming me for half my health. How that shit. Whew. Survivor. Whoa! Oh man, I just lost my stable anomaly and I got a new one. God damn it. Oh, I thought I just died. I really thought I just died and he died. $904, good shit. That will get your ass on.
But my enemy. I'm so good, I astound myself.
You hear of him, bro? Oh yeah. Where is the elite at? Ring.
Let's see what we can do.
Ooh, I don't have Regime Black Adam. Nice. Medium in the Flash. I don't have him. Ooh, Arkham Knight Batman. Darkseid is really good. Containment Doomsday. Nice. Arkham Knight. I believe I got him too. Man of Steel Superman. Good. I don't have Regime Superman. I don't think I have Catwoman either. That's cool, man. Nice haul. So, yeah, I don't have Regime Black Adam. I don't think I have Solomon Grundy either. I don't think I do. You can check that collection, but I'm pretty sure I don't have Solomon Grundy or Regime Black Adam. Rasha belt? Fuck you, Blackthorns. Oh shit, it's lucky. There it is.
I can't carry anymore.
Fuck, I'm full. God damn it. Go get.
I am returning to.
I'm full on bloodshot. It's fucking 1200. Yeah, I don't have Mortal Kombat. I think I have X though.
Fortune favors the bold.
Helmets.
What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
My bags
I need to tell Rasha's. Yeah, Raven would be sweet. I wish I had Raven too. Oh, we never turned in the rift. Whoops. Why'd my YouTube chat go to home?
Hello.
Tell Rasha's helmet, please. Just give me 8 Tell Rasha's. Come on. Fucking Veers. Dude, what's going on, Dario Munoz? How you doing? You think a future Injustice will add gear similar effect? I really hope so. That'd be cool.
Are you ready? Then your trial begins.
Trash suck.
I become more powerful.
Get out of here with that shield. Trash.
stronger still.
What do you need?
Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to Get Out Rascal Club.
Yeah! I mean, there's bigger options than that. Super Saiyan, thank you very much, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, I'll take a Black Adam for sure. I would like that. Fucking A, I need Tal Rush. I got a Heart of Iron. An Enchantress item, that might be good. I'm gonna check my Injustice 2 dailies.
Impressive.
What did I get?
If my old masters could see me now.
Butcher Sickle. Jesus. Fucking trash. That's shit. That's nice for farming, but no. Real nice if it's ancient.
My ally has
Oh!
lived. The enemies I face
Dope.
will be weaker now.
Fuck yeah. Oh, that's a damage upgrade. Nice. Why do I have 2 Veers helmets? 3 Veers helmets. Yeah, they're both shit because I have ancient. I'm down with the mantle channeling though. Just have to swap it. And yeah, I can actually put a different stat on there. That's good. That's shit. Fuck you, Blackthorns. Like that. Okay. What the fuck? No. Okay. Well, not the greatest, but I'll keep it for, okay.
What's up?
I have a new ally.
Hey, what's up, man?
But my enemies gain strength as well.
How are you doing tonight, sir?
Yeah, I can't complain. I was playing a little Monster Hunter with my nephew.
Can I change this to armor? Blizzard. So you're gonna rather have area damage or armor. Let's see what I get better first. This is like 80k. I think armor is better.
So what are we running?
We just did a 75 in like 6 minutes, so I'm not sure if he wants to run graders. Oh, that's weird. All elements is actually better than armor. Interesting.
You look like you could
I
use a
need
new
to
item
tell
like
Rasha's
that.
item to convert.
Can't win every
Fuck.
time.
I can't carry anymore.
Fucker, I need a damn... I need a goddamn fucking...
No wonder why my freaking mic was muted.
Yeah, I was wondering why I couldn't hear you.
Well, I brought my computer to work because I needed it for a guest, and I didn't even realize when I pulled everything apart and muted my mic.
It's kind of like headsets. You take them out of the headphone jack and the music stops.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Well, because I have a Logitech headset and it's got a clip where you can up the volume on the headphones and unmute the mic and all that stuff. And the mute was down. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I have a SteelSeries Nimbus 7. Battery life is ridiculously good on it. I get like 16 hours battery on one charge, so like if I'm streaming a whole session, I still have battery on it. It's so nice. It plays really good with my Surface Book too.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
I only paid $100 for it too. I got it $50 off, so it's even better.
I got mine for Christmas. Well, I got a new one. I had one before, but it was all beat up and rain. That was just back.
So I need about 120,000 more watch minutes, or like 800 hours, and I will have my monetization back on my second YouTube channel.
Nice. Would you rather be watching on there then from now on instead of on because I was watching Twitch.
Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Welcome to Godmaster Club.
Night first, thank you, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter where you watch it from. I mean, Twitch is fine. More viewers on Twitch is good. But, I mean, I'll get there. Just if I stream Injustice, it'll go a lot quicker. Like I had one stream, I literally got almost 100 hours in one stream. I think I had like 60,000 watch minutes.
Nice. Instead of 121,000 more minutes is what you need?
That's much more I need, yeah. And I've been running 2 computers while I'm at work too, just like playing my videos.
Nice.
So I get myself 48 hours a day. I actually got them playing right now on my computers.
Can we just see your computer?
12 more days, bro. 12 more days. Then the month after, I'm gonna get my Elgato 4K. Then we'll see what I have after that. Alright, so we were talking shitty days at work. Let me tell you mine. So, it's a Sunday. Granted, I work at retail grocery, so annoying as shit to begin with.
Right.
So, I'm scheduled by myself 8 to 4:30. Before I die, shit. And my fucking afternoon help calls in. So, they want me to work overtime by myself until however long I stay. I took 2 hours and was like, fuck this. I probably could have got like 14, I could have got like 6 or 7 hours overtime, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm going home. I don't feel like dealing with this shit. Like, if they want to call me in, they call me in tomorrow when there's actually somebody else there with me. Fuck that shit. I ain't doing that shit by myself. It's ridiculous. And it's busy as shit. Well, no thank you.
What were you doing that day specifically?
Well, I mean, I was doing my regular shit, but it's so busy on a Sunday, you can't do half the shit you need to do. I mean, one person can only do so much.
Yeah, the restaurant was crazy. Absolutely so.
I mean, I just don't understand why they think I'm going to do more work with less home. Like, really? No. That's not how it works. Fix the shit, or I'm just going to let it go to shit every day.
I'm injured.
There is no negotiating. So what about your day? You said you had a fucked up day.
My day wasn't too bad. It was more the stem over from last. I was really tired. I worked 12 hours yesterday, and then I closed the night before. And I was super tired. I had cleaned up the whole banquet room because I had a banquet by myself. And then I had to work on the other side of the room where we have the extra parties for the evening shift. And I got done with the banquet at 4 o'clock. And then they're like 4:15, 4:20, they're like, hey, we're going to sit you in 40 minutes. So I tried to clean up the room as much as possible, and then my coworker broke our only vacuum we have that works to clean up everything. So there was that.
That sucks.
Then yeah, it was really, and it wasn't even anything that was very easily fixable. So we get through that, put the stuff on the other side, we clean up the room real quick, and then we get done. I get all these tables, and we're so busy. I had a minimum of 3 to 4 large parties at a time, and it was crazy. And so I get through all of that, and I clean up that room, I clean up the other room, I put all the linens away, I clean up all the garbage from the party that was left over that I hadn't finished earlier. And because I cleaned a good ton of it up, but there was just little things here and there, like some garbage, kind of put the linens away and stuff. And once I did all that, I get done and I tell my boss, I said, hey, I'm gonna be back literally in 12 hours because it's like 11 o'clock. I had to be there at 12:30 with my coworker. We're both gonna be back here. We have 2 parties today. We'll put it back in the morning. And I tell my boss, I said, everything's done. All the garbage is out. The only thing that's not done is the linens on the table. That's it. Everything else is done, though.
Last spot open. Unfortunately not. Grizzle
and my other boss, my direct manager, comes over there and is like, hey, listen, blah, 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 blah. You have to reset the tables. We had this big thing in the meeting. The last time this happened, you know, you said you were going to do this. And then he's like, it never happened, and we had to show somebody wanted to see the room the next day, and it was a hot mess. I said,
sounds like
but
the
you
blind
don't
leading the
understand.
blind.
Well, and what the problem was is that I did say that, and then it happened because I tried to clean the banquet room, and my coworkers never helped me. You know what I mean? They never helped me finish the room because it's a big room, and it was a really messy weekend that weekend. And I was exhausted that next day on the Tuesday. Tried to clean on Monday, worked the night shift, worked a big ass party, and then I tried to come back the next day and I was so tired I was literally like falling asleep while I was cleaning. So my boss sent me home. Yeah, it was bad. But he was, you know, he was so pissed because he's like, oh, the room was not done. We had to show a couple with the room not set and all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, listen, we're literally coming back tomorrow in like 12 hours. And then he like gets all pissy with me. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Here, let me help you. Because he realizes that I'm right. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm... feet are throbbing. I'm tired. I had just closed the night before. He wasn't there, but... You know, I worked that shift. I also worked, you know, all this other stuff. And he knows I busted my balls all day. He knows I had the banquet room by myself. And I told him, I said, you don't understand. His name is Frank. I said, Frank, you don't fucking get it. I literally, within 35 minutes, I had Tony, who's our new GM. He just got moved from his position as a manager to the general manager of the restaurant. I told him, I'm telling Frank, I'm like, listen, Frank, Tony was breathing down my neck at 4:45 because they were here early. This like 15 top party that he needed to have set. And I said, I literally had 20 minutes to have a little snack, finish cleaning up what I could, trying to figure out why the fuck the vacuum is broken, and then on top of that, I'm going through all this, and they want to sit me a 15 top literally 25 minutes. And he shut up, and that's when he started helping me. He's like, here, I'll help you with the sheet, or with the linen. And I just was like, I'm done. I was really irritated by it, like super frustrated with. So, but thankfully today my customers were very happy that I helped them. I made they had a gender reveal party, which is the party that I worked personally. And they were really happy that their PowerPoint worked. They were really afraid that the computer wasn't going to work. So I brought in my computer because I said, I'm not going to do this on anything but what I know. And I know my computer is plenty new enough to run all the software that we use at work. So yeah, that's how Saturday night went, as I'm leaving. Like, I'm literally about to clock out, and that's when he stopped me and we had this whole big conversation.
Sounds like a big pain in the ass.
It's a restaurant, dude. It's like working. Some days it's awesome to be there, and then next it's like, it's a show. And I wasn't mad at him. I was more mad at the situation, you know what I mean? I know the room has to be reset, but I'm exhausted. I did the whole day by myself. I'd been there since 11:30. You know, it's one of those days you want to just go home and sleep. And you can't because you're breathing down my neck because you got in trouble one day, or you were embarrassed that this was not set up correct. You know, get over it. And I think the thing that made me more upset was the fact that I'm one of those people that has moved up the ladder from like the bottom. I used to be a busser, I used to clean the bathrooms, all this other stuff, and now I'm a banquet server. A damn good one too. I just helped book 2 150-person parties in the last 2 months. So I've come a long way in the last 2 years I've worked there. And I'm very well respected. I've earned my place, all that stuff. And so, whatchamacallit, it's when he gives me a hard time like that, it's like, dude, I am not the person you should be giving this kind of a hard time to. There's other people that deserve it way more, yet you're taking it out on me. Because of one thing I did. Because I was tired and trying to do the right thing in the first place.
Yeah, people are fucked up.
And like I said, it's whatever. I gotta get over it, you know what I mean? After my, what the fuck is that? After, after the compliment and the amount of praise that this lady gave me for making her day, and it was very good, and it turned out very nicely, she's gonna write a letter to the owner and stating how good it was. So I'm really happy about that. So, as I was saying, and you saw the other day, I got myself a PlayStation. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and you got Monster Hunter too. So, Grizzle, what do you think? To get a socket, should I take damage off or vitality?
Vitality.
That's what I was
Vitality.
thinking.
It's useless at higher level. It's not
Plus,
useless, it's just useless compared to damage.
Yeah, plus I'm not hardcore. If I was hardcore, I'd probably take the vitality.
Yeah. You'd be better off getting rid of the damage at that point.
Yeah, see, that's what I was torn about. Like, I didn't know which one was worse. But I guess it's that one. See, I could reforge the Tal Rasha's necklace. I just want to convert it because I don't actually have a Tal Rasha's. I'd have to run a shitload of bounties if I were to go that route. Which, I mean, I could do. But, I don't know. I'm just happy I got a necklace. Maybe I'll try to convert another one if I get one. And just leave this one alone for now. Once I roll a socket on it. And then rock
That's generally what I do.
Because I don't want to be reforging a Tal Rasha, spend like fucking 50 gems to get in a socket, and then the new one doesn't have a socket. Just annoying.
I don't blame you.
You did not get those this month, this season, did you?
What?
Those primal, immortal kings?
That's not me, that's him.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Come on, you fucking socket.
My ally has left. The enemies I face will be weaker now.
I really don't want to be converting gems just to roll a fucking socket. I need Imperial Rubies every convert.
Yeah, and rubies are like the most important ones.
For a barb, yeah.
Yeah, for a barb and a... Well, no, Crusader uses yellows.
Damn, I need
Crusader uses int?
No, it uses thorns.
Yeah, they use vitality, which is amethyst.
There you go. It only uses the int for the weapon, I believe.
No, thorns is weapon. You use the topaz in that too, and you get thorns in the weapon.
That's what I meant. Use the topaz in there.
Well, I'm out of Desperas again. Fuck. Cause I spent 90 converting the Tal Rashas. Huh?
Isn't that a usual problem when you're like hunting for a piece of gear? You're always out of death's breath.
Yeah. On the upside, I have 10 crit on this Tal Rashas, but not that I need. Ooh, a 20-second Swami. Ooh. No, I don't need that. I got fucking Dex, Ancient Parts, and Defenders. That's a fail.
Did you reroll the Dexterity?
Doesn't have crit chance or elemental damage, so it's shit. It's just stats you need more. I don't know if I need that. Oh yeah, now I can use my Oculus ring. That'll be nice. Because I got to cube the Halo of Carini too. So I can run another ring. Because I have an Oculus ring. I don't have any int on it, but it's got crit damage and crit hit chance, and it actually gives me more damage than my Halo Carini that has int and armor. So, probably just going to roll that. If I had a Firestone of Jordan, I could possibly use that too, but unfortunately I don't. Oh, there's room in this game, Melvin, if you want to hop on. I don't know what happened to this guy.
I'll jump on in like 2 minutes. Let me finish what I'm doing. I'm playing some Digimon.
Are you just running bounties right now?
I'm a huge...
White Stripes, what's up, man?
Me? No, I'm on my PS4. I'm playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. I'm a huge Digimon fan.
Sounds good, A Games. You just running bounties, Grizzle, right now?
No, I'm looking to see if there's any Rainbow goblins.
Actually, a better Ancient Partisan Defenders, 12% with fire and crit chance. Sure, I lose like 1.3 in fire or in damage and toughness, but I actually gain a shitload more because of Blizzard stunning everything. I'm pretty sure Grizzle's running Nemesis, so I don't even need to hit shrines.
That I am.
And Yum Nem, and I have Nems on my barb, so both of us are going to be popping them.
I thought you could rename tabs to have a name. You can't do that?
No, you can never rename tabs.
This one's worse. Do I have Oculus Ring Cube or no? No.
Cormac, I've got a deck of cards and a bottle of wine. What do you say we get out?
Tell you what though, it's gonna be nice having an Oculus Ring equipped now. I couldn't do that before, needing 6 pieces. And with the amulet, I can actually go 6-piece Tal Rashas and wear 2 Sage items with Ring of Royal Grandeur. I actually have a wearable Ring of Royal Grandeur, so that's nice too.
I'm hopping on it.
Congrats on 70, Zundi. What the fuck was hitting me so hard?
Oh, so this is the shitty part of my I'm working on, I just bought one of these nice Dr. Souls. And I bought them on Thursday. I wore them Friday. The other three were the pair from Friday today. I'm tipping around in the bottom. I move my shoe backwards and it pops. It starts to peel. Like, that's awesome. So now I have
a fail.
So I'm gonna go back and forth and do it now. Like a new Kirby. that's not shoot the shoot something's fault. Not the store's fault. It's the shoot fault for making a shitty shoot.
Congratulations, pool god.
Breaking. They are performing maintenance on Tuesday. No whatchamacallit for us, folks.
That's why I'm glad I'm working a day shift Tuesday.
I don't work at all. I'm going out with my buddy in the evening. He just lost his brother.
Oh man, that sucks.
It's not so good. Yeah, I gotta leave. Yeah, his brother was like 34 or 35, and he's like 38.
Oh, my age.
We're terrible.
I'm just fucking around on bounties because Grizzle said he was looking for rainbow goblins.
Goblins? Fuck goblins. Are you doing bounties for next?
I'm on 4 right now.
No, I was just hunting for goblins in the usual places.
I'm gonna come by do the Act 1 bounty, so I want another ring. I think I have
Oh, I'm an idiot. Ancient Parts and Defenders don't work with Blizzard. Because it's not a stun, it's a freeze. I'm an idiot. If I was running Paralysis, it might work. Yeah, fuck. That's useless then. I was wondering why I was taking more damage. That makes perfect sense.
the light bulb clicks.
Why do I have a Manal heal in my inventory? Oh, okay, I was taking the gem out. Alright, well that's not ancient, but whatever. That's the one I was gonna cube. Did I get any Dust Breaths? Yeah, I got 2. Alright, let's get this Oculus Ring cubed. Get this cubed. Fuck, I need 5 Death Breath. God damn it.
Anybody got any puzzle rings?
Yeah, I've got 8.
Wow, you are just a gnome hoarder. Is that all you do is just you get to 800 paragons and just hunt the rainbow goblins for fun?
Generally, no, I just hunt the rainbow goblin.
So you get to 800 paragons by hunting rainbow goblins.
Generally, I don't even need to play seasons anymore.
I don't know, I like the seasons. I think it's fun.
Isn't that usually how it goes after the first week?
After the first 2 days, fucking boring.
I like it because I like reading new characters. I don't know why.
Yeah, that part was nice. Like, Season 5 was great because it added the cube. Season 5 was probably the biggest change they made. And then what was it, season 10 that buffed a lot of shit? Or was that the one that brought the Necro? One of the seasons they buffed a shitload of sets. I think it was 10.
10 was Necro. 10 was Necro. 12 was the super buff. The last season.
It was the unnerfing. A lot of the sets went. Yeah, a lot of the sets went back to the original numbers.
Oh, so they nerfed a long time ago, and then they basically reverted them?
Yeah, if you watch any YouTuber that did PTR stuff, and you see the numbers, and then they nerf the sets before that. So then when they came back and made the Necro and didn't nerf any of his sets, he became the strongest character in the game. So instead of nerfing all of his stuff, they just power creeped everybody else's to meet his, which is the unnerfing.
I wonder what the power creep would be like if they were going along the first thing they were going to do with Primal Ancients. Remember they were talking about increasing the stats by like 30% of Ancients?
Yeah, it was supposed to be, yeah. But then everybody was like, well, with how rare they're going to be, it's going to be, you know, really crappy if you get a Primal, and it's just crap.
Which is like 9 out of 10 Primals. I've never had a good Primal. Like, the only one I had that was good was the Aya Etlich. Because I think it had, like, lightning damage, crit hit, crit damage. Like, I actually rolled a good Aya Etlich.
I've said that what they need to do is make it so all jewelry rolls with the socket. Because then there isn't one build out there that doesn't utilize the legendary gems. And they need to make it so that you don't have that problem. And like they fixed it with even if they came out with a Ramelan's gift for that would be great. But no, the Hellfire Amulet always rolls with the socket. Set items generally will roll with the with the correct amount of sockets. So
you guys remember when there was one crossbow that had 2 sockets?
No, I didn't know that.
No, I
back
really
in
never ever
vanilla
played
days.
Demon Hunter.
There was a crossbow in vanilla Diablo that actually rolled with 2 sockets, and people were using that even though it was level 60. Just because of the extra crit damage. I forget the name of it.
I mean, I can see why you would have it. I mean, you can have 2 one-handers and have double, so why not have 2?
Right, you'd have double? 4 gems. It was ridiculous.
Oh, so they were one-handed crossbows?
Yep, and you could dual wield them.
That's fucking stupid.
And they were a legendary?
Yeah.
Usually you can only equip 1 legendary. It's a unique.
Or maybe it was
legendary,
one, but it's still a nice boost. Oh no, I think people used a quiver though. For all the attacks.
Yeah, it was probably a 2-hand. It was a 2-hand crossbow with a quiver.
But it had 2 sockets. I forget the name of it though. Damn, we already got 1 set of bounties on here? What the fuck?
We're in round
Yeah, we were both doing 1.
Who?
It's okay, you're slow.
Too bad it rolled like ass.
It's gonna get charted anyway.
Dude, I just got 2 legendaries out of a chest. One of them is Starfire, nice. I think one of the seasons I got a Primal Ancient Starfire. I can't remember, but I couldn't have, because why would I have not used it? I wish it had a log that actually like showed Primal Ancients. That'd be sweet.
you play Victor Fight?
No.
You're thinking of Stubbsy, who does. Nathan plays it too. Aaron, a few people do.
I know Aaron does. I don't think Nathan.
Yeah, he plays.
Gotcha. Oh, I got Cable to 6 stars with 6-star mastery recently. Like the last day or.
Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of just building up my golden Byros right now because I got to get Scarlet Witch up next.
She's on my list. Oh yeah, Scarlet Witch is next on my list. That and getting all the clears with the Quicksilver and Cable now. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I'm working on that too. I got like 6 of them all. Really, I'm not that far off from Apocalypse. All I have to do is get 6-star Scarlet Witch, which most of the bottleneck is Golden Phoenix feathers, and I'm good. Then I can get Apocalypse and start working on him.
She's Black Entry, man.
So upgrade ranking?
Scarlet Witch, she's Black Anti-Man. Her and Apocalypse are both Black Anti-Man, it's the same concept.
Just mind me, I gotta plug my iPad in. Alright, 3 hours, 29 minutes. So that's at like 4 o'clock that shit goes off. So if I stop about an hour, I should be able to get all my Mayhem shit done.
Are you gonna stream Mayhem?
I could if I'm not dead tired. Sometimes later at night, like once I'm done playing Diablo, I just start spacing out, and it's better to just do it in bed. I do have to start doing my future fight shit, because I had to do my timeline battles at work, and I hate doing that shit.
There's auto play up, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but it drains my battery. I forgot to do it last night. So I might have actually missed a couple fights, so I gotta make sure I do it Thursday before the reset. So I get my 70 for the 1.2 million gold.
These are done, folks. Like 2 or 3 is done.
I mean, the one good upside of overtime is that if I need to pick up something, I'll have more money to do so. So that's a good thing.
Right.
And I am getting paid the day I'm getting the computer built, so that's a plus if I need to buy anything like on the supply. I know I work a day shift Saturday, so I'm going to have to see what's going on after that. All I know is I'm not streaming until I get everything set up and cleaned up on the new desktop. Like, that's going to be my main focus, so next week, well, week before, after that, so I'm off. I think I'm off Wednesday and Friday that week, so even Wednesday I'm probably going to spend a lot of time doing YouTube videos.
Oh, look at all that.
Alright, chapter 4 is done.
Thanks.
Your deeds should bear
On Wednesday, my buddy Ryan wants me to bring my Nintendo Switch into work, so I might stream some 2K18 in the break room.
Nice.
That's what I say.
I'm hitting Demon Hunter shit.
Because the game's trying to tell you something.
I already played it. I liked it.
I got a crossbow too.
I'm
I got a
worried.
helmet, an amulet, and shoulders. That's right, you got 2 legendaries at 13. That's tits.
Mm-hmm. It's McGee, my friend.
What's gonna be funny is if I get a primal ancient crossbow.
And it's
thank
2
God,
sockets on. 2 sockets on. Could you imagine? Irony, like you were just talking about that, and it has 2 sockets on it.
No, they fixed that shit.
It'd be funny though. It really would. It's like, oh, you want to joke about that? Here, we're gonna give you 2 sockets, and it's gonna be a white. It's gonna be a normal.
Okay. Now I can do this. So this is getting cubed. I'm gonna cube this. Yeah, that Halo of Kirini in the cube is going to help so much. I was getting 68% damage reduction, now I'm getting 80. So that's nice. I'm going to try Focus Restraint, see if I like it. I haven't tried it yet. Like, I know that Conventional Elements is better overall, but you have to land on it. So that kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. It does suck in that regard.
Yeah, but if you're using all of the elements, it's a great ring.
True, but for Tal Rashas, you're primarily using whatever element your main attack is, which for me is fire. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. I mean, I'm not like try harding. I know conventional elements and Oculus Ring are actually better overall. But I want to try it, see how I like it. What the hell's my other jump? Bane of the Trap, Bane of the... Oh, there's Taegook. Hey, that fucking socket in the amulet. But yeah, I think the biggest thing I hate about Marvel Future Fight, my inventory is always full. Even after I convert all my shit, like cards and that. Like, I can get it down to like 500, but it's just a pain in the ass.
Probably because of all the bios you have. I'll be honest, I started choosing to dump any bios I wasn't working on at the time of 6-star characters, or of non-6-star characters, just because of the fact that I was tired of having no inventory space. I'm super close to getting Iron Man done though, I'm kind of excited. I want to get him, Punisher, and Captain America done. Then all will be right with the world.
Nothing will be right with the world until they bring back Marvel Heroes.
Oh, let's not, can we not talk about that? That still haunts my nightmare. I love that. I was a beta tester on the PC.
Yeah, me and State Lover actually enjoyed the game a lot too, because I downloaded it for PS4. I'm like, here, let's try this game. And we played it a couple times. We enjoyed it quite a bit. And one time I went to go play it, and they're like, the servers are shut down. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Because I had an urge to play Marvel Heroes Omega, because I hadn't played it in a while, and it was a game I like playing with Alex, and nope.
Yeah, I played it on PC for 4 years.
So did I. The best game ever. Oh my god. I was so excited. I was kind of excited too when they were gonna redo all the gear, and then nothing ever came of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting for it. Although I did get all of the legendaries and fucking I ended up getting the 10,000 and I grinded a shit ton waiting for that new equipment to come in. It never did.
I raided quite a bit too. I was pretty happy. My Wolverine was like level 69 gear almost across the.
Yeah, I had all characters to 60, all team ups to 60. Iron Man was my main, so I had him all 69 and Cosmic. And I had Cosmic a couple other characters.
Yeah, Wolverine was my main. That's the only reason I wasn't Cosmic in was because of the fact that I wanted to keep raiding with him. He was like my raid.
So what's the real problem? Disney just didn't want to renew it, or were they just not making money?
Well, something the company did, and Disney pulled the licensing out from underneath them.
It was one of the CEOs was like doing something that he wasn't supposed to. I don't remember what it was specifically, but it was bad. Bad enough for them to just auto pull it. They didn't warn him about it. They didn't remove him. They just pulled the whole freaking thing. And after David Brevett left, honestly, it went to the toilet.
Yeah, but it was making its comeback with the 2.0 loot and all that stuff.
Right. It was definitely getting better, but it did suck when Brevik left, because I would watch his stream every Friday night with his wife would stream the game like 3-4 times. And I liked watching him stream because he would raid with a bunch of other devs. It was actually a really, really cool stream.
Oh, that's right, because Disney owns Marvel, so they have the power to do that.
They have more than just power.
So what did the gazillion do to piss off Disney anyways?
Something the CEO did.
Yeah,
and instead of like getting rid of the CEO or whatnot, they just pulled the plug and said, nope, fuck it. And the game just released in less than a year onto consoles and everything, which forced Xbox to refund everybody's money that's spent. So.
PlayStation, Sony sucks like that. They didn't refund anybody's money.
Well, the thing with Xbox was they have a clause that says that if you're not out for you have to be out for so long in order to not get a refund. So since Marvel Heroes didn't last that long, they broke that contract. So all the money had to be refunded.
Makes sense. Yeah, I was really bummed. I don't think Disney handled it very well. A lot of people are still really pissed about it.
Well, that, and they were like, oh, it's going to close out at the end of the year, and then it was like, no, we're closing out Friday.
Yeah, it was super. Disney did a very piss poor job with it. What made me more mad was they had so many X-Men in that game, and I just that's all I ever played was X-Men. Like, they were my main guys. Colossus, Magneto, like all these guys. Like, my best characters and all my rating characters were X-Men, except for Rocket Raccoon. He was. But my main was Wolverine. I actually bought the starter pack with him, Cable, and Deadpool, and Colossus. That was such a cool starter.
I bought the Founders Pack.
Oh, you bought the big one? I debated buying the big one, but at the time I didn't want it. But as the game went on, I was mad that I didn't buy it. Because I wanted the Wolverine skin. And the only way you could get it was...
The Weapon X skin?
Yeah, that was the best.
Yeah. Had it.
Yeah, that was the only skin that I was really mad that I didn't have.
Yeah, I probably spent a good, I don't know, $1,000 on that game, at least.
I was like 400 or 500, yeah. Eventually I went kind of totally free to play. Because there was nothing I really wanted that bad. Except for a couple characters.
You got any riffs, Admiral?
I have all of mine. I have to do them. Let me finish this bounty and then I'll go get my... It's been charging since I got...
Sounds good. I have like 100 energy and a full recharge, so I could definitely clear out a rift.
Well, let's do it together because I have a heroic level rift and you're gonna get some good loot out of that if you help.
Yeah, man.
That's like one of the last. Dude, I cannot wait for Angel and Emma Frost to come out. I'm super excited.
I still can't believe how does Future Fight make 50,000 a day? Are there like a lot of tryhard whales at the top that have to have like every card?
Yep. Oh yeah, it's all about the cards, bro. Cards and Nova. When they drop them Nova packs, dude, I'm sure even free-to-play players will pay to play just for Nova or anything.
Not me. I'm still VIP 0.
I know, but I'm saying like other people. I'm sure there are other people that drop one pack.
Yeah, Cynic Alex got his tier 2, I see.
Yeah, but he only did that with those two. Actually, he got those with Mega Tier 2 tickets. I think he had them taken. His Blue Marble, though, he's going completely free to play. He said he wasn't going to Mega Tier 2 ever.
Yeah, I saw his was tier 1 last I looked.
Yeah, he, like I said, he said he made a pact with himself that he was going to do that free to play to know how to show people that he understands. But he's really like he's really on the fence. He's like, if they don't come out with new content, I'm probably not going to play the game. Or like, he only plays it once a week now on his stream. He used to play it every day. Says they need to come out with some kind of content.
How many viewers does he get playing other games?
Probably about he's got a pretty good following. It's pretty diehard. But he's kind of like you, where when he puts his mind to it, see, his thing was, and this is why I talked to you about the streaming, is that he has a consistent schedule, so because of that, his viewers will show up.
Right, true.
And yours will too, now that you've gotten that, like you got that schedule.
I saw like on Molten Phone Cats' Twitch, they also have like a stream schedule where they stream daily and they can update it weekly. That might be something I need to throw on the stream too. I need to look at that. Like, I think it's a Twitch add-on. But I'm gonna wait till I get my new computer to set that up.
That'd be a good idea. I think just for your organizational.
Right, because like right now I'm not organized at all. And that's something I want to improve as soon as like part of why I did the stream schedule too.
I think you and I have talked about that a couple times before.
Yeah. But like one of the things I want to get in the habit of too is once I get my new computer, I render a video, I delete the old video. I haven't done that in God knows how long. It takes up so much space on my hard drive.
I'm sure, and even with like a terabyte, I'm sure it's
well, I have an 8 terabyte, and that's where I throw all my rendered videos on, and I still have like 5 gigs left, 5 terabytes.
Nice. So you just save all your old videos like that?
Yeah. I throw all my rendered videos from Sony Vegas in there, yeah.
That's good. We clear all the bounties? Oh, you guys are finishing the last round.
Yeah, sorry I was slacking. I was reading about Marvel Heroes Omega.
It's okay. Yeah, that was a cold day in hell when that happened. I was so pissed.
Yeah, it happened shortly after the Thor Ragnarok movie came out.
Literally, it was like a week after.
Because generally anytime a movie comes out, they have some kind of event or whatnot, and it never happened. And I think there was supposed to be like a Halloween event, and they missed that as well.
They did.
Well, here's what I'm wondering though. Does anybody have the source code that maybe somebody could re-release it? Has there ever been any talks about that? Or?
Okay, let's put this into perspective. Disney. Do you want to go up against Disney? Even if someone has the source code, it would instantly be shut down. You would be lawyered so hard, your head would spin.
Well, what if you give Disney a cut of the revenue? Like,
I got a pet goblin here.
Because I'm sure even Marvel Future Fight probably gives a cut of their money to Disney.
Marvel Future Fight started with Disney, though.
Yeah. I mean, anything with the Marvel name gets a cut. But yeah, a lot of people were like, "Oh, I hope someone makes a free shard of Marvel Heroes." But it's never going to happen because Disney would instantly shut it down.
I got the stomach, ladies and gentlemen.
Grats. How do you not have all the pets yet?
I don't have all the pets.
I only play Diablo just to play, like, just do this kind of stuff. You don't like playing by myself. I find Diablo very boring by yourself. Unless you're like at the very beginning of a season and you're really looking for then it's fun.
Oh, I hate playing by myself even more at the beginning of the season. I actually like playing with people. Or getting power leveled.
I agree with that.
1 to 70 is like the worst time to play Diablo. I like being level 70.
Yeah, but not your first 70.
Yes, my first 70. I hate grinding out.
No
it's
way.
So long.
It's like 3 hours.
I'm gonna take 20 minutes.
Okay, so if you get your first character PL to 70, then what? You got nothing. You got no mats. You're screwed. You got no gear. You're screwed. So unless you're getting PL to 70 and then they're running you through a bunch of greater rifts and everything to get you geared up,
which they usually do, which is what Nos did.
So for 70, I always grind. Generally, I have 3 of my friends, and we grind it to 70, and then we go our separate ways and see who can level the fastest.
Yeah, usually out of my group of friends, Nos is usually like the big leveler. I haven't seen Valken in a while, and I think Nappa got bored this season, like early. Let's see what level Nos is.
Does he have a kid too? Didn't Nappa have a kid this year too?
Yeah,
like
but he's playing Monster Hunter now, so I think that's part of it.
I don't blame him. That's one I want to get into. Actually, what I want to play is Battlefront 2 with all the updates to the clone troopers and stuff.
I'm actually above Nick. He's only 504. Oh yeah, he's running Sage with Tal Rashas. Okay. Oh, he's got a Wand of Woe. That's sweet. And it's ancient.
in your pants, Shona. I'm gonna open up a yellow jacket, right?
Yeah, tell me what's up. I got energy to burn.
Anybody need a Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
No, sir. Thank you.
I do, but I think I only need it for the cube.
Now, if you come across garbage, little rogue, and slanders, we'll talk.
Yeah, I'll take it if you don't see it.
Yeah, no problem.
You can open that rift anytime I'm ready.
I gotta look for it, hold on.
Oh, damn it, my 12 lives.
If it's primal, though, I need it back.
Right.
My bags are full.
Open Shono. Ancient. Nice.
Yeah, I only have one guy to level up on Future Fight now, so I'm just... Oh, Ancient Thunder Fury, nice.
I know, right? Can you imagine if it was a primal? That would have been really funny.
I gotta go make
Yeah,
one-handed
I
weapon.
would have gotten it back.
What? I didn't even know I had that thing.
So are you working on uniforms now, or do you still have a lot of 6 stars to do, Shono?
Well, I'm still leveling up uniforms. I have all my characters leveled up except for Karnak. Because I got him 2 ranks the last time I upgraded him.
Nice.
Well, at least I built up my Veiled Crystals. I don't know how I had so few compared to usual. Like, I was actually out at one point.
So, do you want to do Goblin Rift? Because you were asking about puzzle rings.
Yeah, give me like 3 minutes. Let me finish up what I'm doing.
Yeah, no problem.
When has that stopped you?
Honestly though, Shono, I hope they put a new, an easier way to get the, like Anti-Man and Nova bios and stuff out of, without bioselector. Even if it's like a chapter 14 or something like that.
So I want to keep those.
So who are you working on specifically to star up now, Shono? Besides Scarlet Witch, of course.
Just her, really. And then Karnak in the special missions. And I think I'm doing Hella, I think, too. For the story mission, because I think you gotta do 10 a day. I've been doing Hella.
Nice. I use Shadowland selectors on her, because I didn't want to deal with the 10 a day thing.
No way.
I think I'll have almost enough Iron Man bios to get into tier 2. And I can focus on the
fucking socket doesn't want to roll.
I think I just rolled 8 in a row without getting a biometric. Did they nerf the biometric drops in story mode?
It might have. I still got a real glitter, fuck.
I'm gonna be 4 biometrics short. I'm really mad.
Did I keep? Shit. Why would I have not kept one?
You know, it was another good Marvel game. I don't know if you played it, Grizzle, but Marvel Avengers Alliance on Facebook.
Did you say Facebook?
Yes.
Yep, don't go to Facebook.
Oh, so you never played MAA before Heroes came out?
Mm-mm. No. If it begins with Facebook, never. I don't go to Facebook.
It was a good game. It was sad that it was only a Facebook game, but it was a freaking awesome game. Sweet, I can get Iron Man to tier 2 tomorrow in the morning.
Wait, I don't need fucking ambit to that.
That's the part I miss most about Marvel Heroes. My Iron Man Hulkbuster costume. It was so badass.
I wish Hulkbuster was that good in this game. It's trash in this game. It's a separate character completely. Okay, I burned all my energy, Shono. It's up to you now. The 51%.
At 51, it says 40 to me.
I just pumped three level 60s in there, so it bumped it up.
That's more damage.
Fuck, I didn't do any of my beast miles today. Now I'm pissed. Dude, this Clea grind is real.
Alright, well, I got my 6-piece Talrashas and 3-piece Sage ready with 2 items.
Right.
I think I'll do 1 rift and then I'm gonna call it for the night.
You ready to do that? Are you gonna do the regular rift or are you gonna run the
I got the Goblin Rift ready to go when you were.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll meet you at the queue. This is gonna be awesome. T13 Diablo rift. I don't think I've ever done this before.
Here come the legendary train. I got 45 death breaths from that little pile of shit.
I need to go clear out. I'll be right back.
My bags are
Give me
full.
1 second.
I need to go back.
I'll tell you what though, my damage is way down from not having these sockets in my rings.
Yeah. Get rid of the rings.
Well, in my farming set, I don't have a socket in my Ring of World Grandeur, and I don't have a socket in my Tal Rasha's neck. I keep trying to roll for it. Nice, that video is already up like 600 views and 0 dislikes. That's awesome.
Which one's that?
That Injustice 3.0 update suggestion video.
Oh, I didn't watch it yet. I've seen it and I'm gonna watch it later.
Come on in.
Yeah. Before we go on the bus.
I didn't think I could get any better.
Go drop all this junk off and then I'll meet you guys. Oh, I got some right bar shoulders. Let's do this. Does it feel like you never get a lot of loot from the actual boss?
Well, 2 guaranteed legendaries though.
Well, that's nice. I'm not complaining about the legendaries. It's more about the fact that it's just weird that it's just not as, you know what I mean? I need
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the puzzle ring, good sir.
Yeah. If you want any more, just let me know. I got 5 more in my bank. Nope. Sorry. 7 more in my bank.
Okay, that was just fun. I just wanted to do one. I think I've done one, but it was like I was super low level. So it was just like, whee!
Alright. I'm gonna bounce out of here. You guys have a good one. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, you too. I'm probably gonna bounce too, so I can get this mayhem and future fight shit done. I'll probably stay in vet for a few though.
Alright, deuces.
You.
My ally has left.
Oh, and Sean, I'll just give you a heads up as I'm winding down, not playing Injustice 2 anymore. I'll be quitting the league.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. Have a good night.
You too.
That's a bummer to hear.
Well, it's just like you. I mean, you quit future fight. I mean, at least he's upfront about it and not like just hanging in there, taking up a spot.
Right. Yeah, I didn't want to play Injustice 2 either. Was not pleased with the way they were handling the game.
Right, and I mean, maybe they'll get their shit together.
Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Welcome to God Vassals Club.
Amelia, sure, that's, thank you very much. I must say, though, I'm really liking this hour more they give you on Future Fight. To actually clear out your dailies. Like, so now, like, say I close the next day. Or say I open